Psychedelics did me some good as well. I'd experimented with them over the years for fun, but now I'd begun to use them therapeutically. Of course, I had been doing cocaine around this time. At someone's country house during a shooting weekend. I'd been offered a line, and I'd done a few more since.
Without a doubt, I think there is legitimate and very strong interest in whether or not Harry lied on his application. And I do think the American public has a right to know what he put down with regard to his drug use there. There is a legitimate public interest here, and as has been pointed out earlier, perjury is a criminal offense in the United States, if indeed that took place. So we want to establish whether or not Harry was dishonest in any respect with regard to his application, and also whether he was given any kind of specific waiver, a preferential treatment. But ultimately, the issue of removal from the United States is one for a U.S. government to decide. We are simply asking for transparency, openness, for accountability, for the American people to be able to see what is in Prince Harry's application. And there was a question earlier about the issue of privacy. Prince Harry has relentlessly talked about his privacy, and that of Meghan Markle as well. But Prince Harry is a household name in the United States. On both sides of the Atlantic, he is a huge public figure. He is actively engaged on multiple major public issues. He has given a series of highly publicized interviews to Oprah Winfrey, to 60 Minutes. He's appeared in a Netflix documentary watched potentially by tens of millions of people. He is a public figure here, and therefore we would say there's a huge public interest in knowing exactly what he put down on his immigration application.
Well, it's very fascinating to hear Niall actually describe a proxy war between the Heritage Foundation and the Biden administration with poor old Harry as the hostage. It's going to be really, really interesting to watch this roll out. The Heritage Foundation has become, if I can use the term, more MAGA since the Trump administration. They're the #1 conservative think tank. They built the Reagan administration, and now they become all MAGA. And now they've got poor old Harry in their sights as a way to fight actually the Homeland Security Department, because parts of the Republican Party want to impeach the head of Homeland Security. So Harry's in the middle of all of this. And I think, and as far as now saying that all of America wants to know his drug records, really? So I hopefully, for Harry's sake, that everything is sort of lined up as it should be, but I support the Department of Homeland Security's refusal to unseal the records, because they don't do that. This is always at the discretion of the Immigration Department, the immigration officer, and so it's going to be an interesting battle.